That's right, friends. It's that time again. It's Grill Master time. That's right. Today, we're at 400 degrees already. Check this out. But more importantly, look at this. Look at this. It's February in Western New York. I am in no sleeves, shorts. I know, big shocker. I put a shirt on for this episode. Got to do it sometime. But we are back here. We are doing this 400 degrees. Today's episode is delicious barbecue pork chops. These pork chops are brought to you by Wegmans. That's right. Anybody that is familiar with Wegmans knows that their pork chops are the bomb. And 3 pork chops feeds myself, my wife, and 2 kids. So that's a pretty good setup for any barbecue. Now, we're going to get ready to put these on. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when I go to cook barbecue or do any kind of meat that needs to be marinated and I didn't do it for a full night, what I will do is I will poke holes in it. I will poke several holes in it with a fork just to see to get that flavor to get through. Happens in about an hour or so. So usually you can get pretty good flavor penetration within an hour, but look at these bad boys. Oh yeah. Yeah, Dom, look at that meat, buddy. You want some? I know you do. Ooh, it's so good. And then I don't even have to say nothing. That speaks for itself, don't it? Doesn't that just speak for itself? Everyone loves a good sizzle reel. Oh, so delicious with the sizzling. Listen some more. Oh, yeah, it's fabulous. I love the sizzle. It might be my favorite thing in grilling. It's just listening to food sizzle. Look at it, look at it. Oh. Get you down on the cook level here. Now I have my heat set to medium for the initial char of this. And then I will move it down to low during the cooking. Let it cook for, God, I don't know, a little while. I usually just kind of go by feel. I don't really have a time frame for these. You can usually tell when you go to poke it, if it feels about as dense as the fleshy part just below your thumb, you're pretty much in a good spot right there. That's a good tenderness to be done, and it'll usually guide you right most of the time, I find. So, but I do have some barbecue sauce left in there. That's what I'm going to be basting on top. No, I do not use a fresh bit of barbecue sauce because it's still cooking. If you're going to apply at the very end, then I would suggest doing a setup of fresh barbecue sauce. And as you can see, I've inspired other people to grill. Other neighbors coming out showing their grill mastery as well. He's not as good as I am. So that's just how it goes. But hey, not everyone's the grill master. This is Bill's country. So yeah, that's up there. That's how that goes. Very soon, the flag will be coming up. Oh, turned it the wrong way. It's going there. It'll be over here. Put the flag right up. Now I'm going to stage an area for pretty much just doing grilling videos. I don't know. I got to get down and dirty, clean up the grill big time this year. Also trying to get a charcoal grill as well to cook on, because, I mean, why not? Can't be the grill master if you only grill on gas. So we're going to go with a charcoal setup eventually here, as soon as, weather provides. Not really looking to do grill master videos in the pouring rain with charcoal. No, that won't happen. Extreme cold, not going to be doing that with charcoal either. Propane for most people is just easier. It's less time consuming. Parents, I kind of feel like we live or die by propane if we're going to grill. If it's a Saturday, that's one thing. If it's a Friday night, that's one thing. But if it's like Monday through Thursday, odds are you're not coming outside to grill. At least not charcoal style anyway. I know myself, I got a lot of things that I do with my kids. Between homework and doing Taekwondo with my kids, I don't really have the time to fire up charcoal, let it sit for 15-20 minutes to get up to temp and settle up. It's just not something I'm going to do on a daily basis if I want to grill. Having charcoal is just, it's a way better flavor, but I enjoy doing propane during the week. So weekends will definitely, if I'm doing a Grill Master episode, I will definitely be doing a charcoal Grill Master episode. So got the temp drop down here to about 375. I want to bring that up just a bump. Just so everyone knows, when you're doing your grilling, get yourself a little handy dandy gauge. As you can see, this tank is going to be almost out as soon as I'm done with this episode. And I'll have to throw another tank on. And like any other self-respecting grill master that does cook on propane, I do have a spare tank. So, Mark Williams, welcome. Welcome, sir. A little visual of the meat for you, my man. Ooh, look at it. Yeah, boy. That's what I'm talking about. You can sit here and sizzle. Listen. That's ASMR at its best right there. Oh, so good, so good. So, I am using Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. It is a kind of a staple in our house. I don't know anyone that doesn't really like Sweet Baby Ray's. You get the occasional person that's not a huge fan of it, but they still eat it. I've never actually heard someone tell me they don't like it. But, you know, if you have any recommendations for barbecue sauce, like my boy Ryan did with the Detroit City barbecue sauce that I did a bunch of episodes ago, get a hold of me on Facebook here. Leave a message down below. Just let me know. What do you want to see? Do you want to see me do Chevettas? Do you want to see me do, you know, some obscure brand? Country Sweet, that's a Rochester thing in the area. So if it's something where you'd want me to try Country Sweet barbecue sauce, I'll try it. You know, I'll throw it on the grill. If you want to swing by, get a hold of me. We could do a Grill Master episode. I'll invite people over to do this. We could do this all day. If someone wants to, you know, do an episode, you know, I got Wi-Fi, I got connections out here, so we could do a whole episode and just do kind of a shit talking on food or whatever. So I'm not adverse to that. But now I have this in. It's been about 10 minutes or so, roughly. I'm not keeping, like I said, I don't keep an actual timer. I go by touch, I go by feel, I go by smell. That's a big thing. When you're barbecuing, if you smell char well before your meat's done, time to turn down your heat. You want to get your heat low. You don't want to just completely burn out everything. So do yourself a favor, keep your nose open. That's a good indicator when you're cooking that you're burning your food. Obviously, but it's also a good indicator to tell when you have enough heat and when you might need more heat. With barbecue, you should be smelling the caramelization of the sauce, which you can smell here. Oh yeah, you can smell it. It's definitely happening. So I'm gonna turn these over. I know it seems a little early, but I want to kind of give a setup here. So first one, split the phone around. Oh yeah, that's pretty good marks on there right now. So flip around. Yeah, that one not so much. That one's got some grill marks, but not as good. This one's probably gonna have some good ones. Yeah, see, that one's got some good grill marks. So we'll move these down a little bit. get everyone on an even keel. Now, I tend to like to cook down the middle of my grill. I don't know how you like to do it. Tell me. Let me know. Send me messages. Send me information. Tell me what you like to do. So, my grill, 4 burners, top rack, obviously standard grill section. So I will actually grill dead center for most of my meals. If I'm doing a big cookout, I'll do burgers on the right hand side, hot dogs will come to the left. Why? Because my far left burner right next to the igniter, this little guy here, he tends not to burn so well. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just because the middle, I mean, obviously thermodynamics tell you there's more heat towards the center because you have 2 burners going directly up the center. Kind of why I like doing it that way, but it's a whole thing. So right now, I'm going to give these guys a little more sauce on the top. Keep them nice and moist. Keep it going here. A little more sauce. Going. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then in a minute here, I'm going to turn my heat down. I'm going to let these cook for like 5 minutes, and then I'm going to turn my heat down just to make sure that I get enough good, solid grill marks and cook time on here. I really got to get a holder for this phone while I'm cooking, like a little neck holder or something. And don't say selfie stick. Don't do it, Jeff Mods. I'm not playing. Don't tell me a selfie stick. I'm not joking with you. So, nice thick coating of this. Now my boys wanted to come out here and help me out with this, but one's doing homework. The other one decided he'd rather play on the cell phone instead of coming out here with me. So I'm gonna let it slide today. He was on good colors at school, good behavior recently. A little whiny, but that's what we do. You know, we parent the best we can, and then we kind of go with it. So here we go. They are doused in sauce. So I'm gonna let these cook. I said, you see now I had it open for a little long. It's gonna jump right back up. See that needle climb up. There it goes. So it's moving up. We'll get back up to about 375. I'll let it cook for about 5-6 minutes on that side, and then I will turn that heat down low. Don't want to have it going too far. Don't want it to be too crazy. So it's definitely something that you have to watch out for. But we definitely love the old grilling, don't we? Who else loves grilling? Because I love grilling. It's one of those things that I definitely get a kick out of. I wish I could do more. I would love to be able to grill way more. And yeah, I'll tell you. It's this guy right here. Yeah, definitely ready for summer. It's one of those things where I'm not a huge heat guy. I'm not a big fan of the hot weather. I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's Buffalo. How much hot weather do you actually get? We actually get a fair amount. You'd be shocked. But ours is mainly humidity. Local people, you know what the hell I'm talking about. But it's one of those things. Now, usually, while I'm doing these things, I'll tell you about events coming up, things like that. I do want to tell people about a group of friends of mine. They're doing an event this upcoming Saturday. Apologize, I don't know the full location, but it is going to be in Niagara Falls. Check out the podcast precinct. You'll find a link. I'll put one on the video here shortly for my boys Matt and Greg and Jack. I want to make sure that they, know that they're being represented as well. Definitely want people to be able to go out there, check them out, and see what they're all about. They have multiple podcasts. They're going to be debuting a podcast this Saturday called Seven Wing 6. They're going around. They're getting reviews of all these chicken wing joints and pizza places, everywhere that sells chicken wings, and they're reviewing them. And they're kind of letting people know who's got the best wings around the Buffalo area. That's not just City of Buffalo. That's going to be Niagara Falls, Lockport, wherever. You want your wings reviewed, hit them up. Let them know to come in. Check out your wings. Tell them why they're the best. Tell them what flavors you think are the best. Give recommendations to them. But you can check them out at their page here on Facebook. Just search 7 Wing 6. And it's a good group of guys doing it. You can check out some of their other shows. Are the 2 Point Conversation. They talk football, fantasy football, the whole shot. It's crazy. It's a good, very good listen. I've had a few of listens on that myself. You also have the panel discussion with Greg and Matt, where they talk comic books and things like that. So they'll touch on movies, comic books, a bit of the Geekverse, just different things. Oh, sorry, that's a different. Geekverse is a whole different setup. Don't kill me. Don't kill me, Mark. You either, Eugene. Technically, I guess y'all would be a shared universe, though. I don't know. But, yeah, definitely check them out. Like I said, I will put a link down there. They are for the BICBP radio network. They are the podcast precinct. They're trying to get together a whole place where they can do all these things. So check them out this Saturday. I believe it starts at 11. I think it goes to like 6. I'm not positive. Don't quote me. I will put a link to it in this video later on. But right now, we are up all the way to 400 degrees. So we're going to drop this temperature down. We're going to let this just kind of ride the lightning at this point. See what happens. But we're looking pretty damn good. Look at that. ASMR time. I rate sizzling meat and campfire noises at about the exact same rate of pleasure-giving audible noise. It's crazy. I'm fascinated by pops and snaps and sizzles while I'm cooking, while I'm starting a bonfire. That's another great way to set it up. And I am going to do one of those this year, coming up probably early summer, late spring. I am going to do a bonfire grill. So I'm going to find me a nice grate and pound it into the ground, and I'm going to cook over a bonfire. That one's going to be very simple. It's not going to be anything glamorous. It'll probably be like kielbasa, something like that. I don't think I've done kielbasa on this yet, so we'll see what happens. What's up, Scotty? Got the pork on, buddy. Sorry, it's not ribs. But yeah, it's definitely something where I'm gonna do kielbasa, maybe some other types of sausage, maybe just some hot dogs, hamburgers. Real generic for the bonfire grill. You really don't want to mess around too much. I mean, no point. It's simple fire. It's just there to be enjoyed. I'm gonna show you some pretty cool ways that you can actually cook adjacent to your fire. So using nothing but basically some stuff you can get over at the Dollar Tree. It's a good setup to do. So here we go. One last look at these, and I'm going to give them a nice flip. And I'm going to re-sauce this bottom side because it needs it. Oh yeah, these are getting firm. Stop poking it in. There we go. Yeah, look at that one. It's got some nice charring to it. We're going to go with that. And because we're still on the heat, I'll put you guys like this. Let's see if I can get this to stand. Might work. Nope. Trying, people. Trying. There we go. saucing. This will be the last saucing I do with the sauce that I had from the marinade. Just because you don't want to get the bacteria in, you don't want to do any of that stuff. So just get a quick marinade going, or quick saucing, get some of them juices back into the meat that's been leaking out through the cooking process. I also want to say congratulations to all the guys that wrestled this past weekend up in Fairport, New York, for Empire State Wrestling. Great show. I advise you, if you're local, if you ever liked wrestling or you ever wanted to go see a show, or you want to take your kids to see a show, it's a great show to start them off at. Local talent, they always pull off a great show. It's, you know, it's definitely guys giving what they got, putting their heart into it. I encourage anybody to come out and check it out. Their next show is going to be March 28th up at the Frontier Fire Hall for Niagara Falls, right off of River Road. So it's not too far. Let's have Big Bill. So it's definitely something you want to go to. Great wrestlers. I think Bill Collier will be there. I know you're going to be there big time. I hope so. So I definitely encourage everyone to go out. One last look at the meat. There we go. Yeah, boy. Getting all candied and whatnot. Yeah, I'm digging it. So now we're going to drop, or get that heat to go up after it dropped from lifting the lid too much. One bad part about doing this is I got to keep raising the damn lid. Oh, damn, Ryan's off of work finally. About time. So, yeah, one of these days, I'll definitely get out here and do something that's a bit more involved with the grilling. Maybe do one start to finish. I mean, this one's pretty much start to finish. This might be my longest episode that I've done. Yeah, that meat's sauced down, Betty. It don't get any more sauce than that. So, I'm definitely going to set that up. I'm going to get some people to come on. So, if anyone wants to come on, Ryan, I'm going to have you on one of these days. You got to get out here earlier, come on here, and we'll grill. We'll talk some shit. We'll talk wrestling, music. Anybody that wants to come on, I'm open to it. Just hit me up. Let me know what you want to cook, what you want to do. I'm open for it. So it's not something that's going to be relatively hard, and it should be a pretty good time. You know, if you come over on a Saturday, we'll knock back a few drinks, some adult beverages, and then you know, we'll just talk a bunch of shit while we're cooking. I got chairs. I got a grill. Might have two by that time. You never know. So let me know what's going on. Like I said, for the for the podcast precinct event coming up on this Saturday, that's February 29th. That's right. Come out. Do it on a leap day. Leap year, folks. Come down. Support local people doing local stuff. Get out to ESW on March 28th out at Frontier Fire Hall. And I'll put some pictures up after this of what it all looks like. Roasted potatoes, some kind of veggie. I haven't decided yet. I'll catch y'all next time. Grill it up.